Guys, it's starting. It's starting. It's starting. No. Yes, it's starting. It's starting. It's starting. Okay. Okay. End update. It has to be the end update. It's 1.19. They've updated everything else. They've updated the overworld, they updated the oceans, the nether, and the caves. The next update, show me food work in the United States, which may change. It's the end update. After the caves and cliffs update, it's the end update. We're voting for the Alno. We're voting for the copper gold. We're freaking voting for the copper. Let's go. The recording server is working. Is it working? It's working. Let's go. It's working. It's working. It's working. There we go. Holy crap. Holy crap. Whoever's getting out first. I refuse to edit the video, by the way. I'll put it in the thing and I'll like cut up the beginning or maybe. The glare is losing, bro. Nothing's beautiful.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2021.
Oh my god.
I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things for 2021. I'm your host and chief storyteller of...
I want to piss everyone off, but Glare's getting out first. No one cares about the glare.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2021. I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios.
Oh, we have the archaeology stuff too.
We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it. They will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets. Until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it.
And update.
Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and
my elbow hurts. I did
last
this.
year we announced quite an anticipated update.
End
The
update.
Caves and the Cliffs.
End of days next.
We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2.
In 2 months.
Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi, Agnes.
And if I have to stop halfway because my family's friends are technically
It's your first time on the Minecraft live stage.
they're gonna have to pack up because they're leaving today. So
You two are gonna tell us about Caves
we'll
and
probably have to
Cliffs
stop
Part
it
2, and the
halfway.
thing that I think is the most
So that'll be
amazing
an
is how
issue.
involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes, yeah, this update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game.
So
we've added
yeah.
Mountains,
I just want to be exactly live at 1 o'clock. They're
it's been
gonna
really hard
change
to kind of,
everything, so
balance that.
at
Because
1
we
it'll
wanna add all
probably
this
be
new
off sync and I
stuff.
won't be able to vote in
But when
time.
people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really
Yes,
hard.
I'm not editing
So as
this.
designers and
You're gonna have to like
developers,
hold me
we,
with
test
gunpoint.
the stuff we built. How do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback, and it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing, and you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving.
Yes.
notes.
Yeah. For example, a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
So amazing.
It surely is. I mean, this is like the biggest update we've ever done, and we couldn't have done it without the community.
Thanks.
Oh, that's incredible. And I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and like tell everyone about that.
Yes, so it's a very big decision, and we took it.
Never to say this. The storyteller one It looks like someone I go to school with. Sort of. They have the same like hair.
Because like
And the same
as
color.
like Minecraft
Okay,
is
everything
together
else.
with the community, and then it's good if we just
So it's like more straight. I don't know if that's important. I'm just saying.
And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it's like it shows.
Bro, I'm gonna get killed by the warden like 50 million times.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful.
Update. And update.
Awesome. And
And it'll come
during
after.
the development process, like things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on like the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Scout Sensor, and we're so excited about this, and we know everyone is.
How many people are watching this?
It's got to be bigger because we really
1 million. Come on, I want 1 million people to be watching this by the time it's done.
That's also the reason to that we moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show, right?
So we're gonna show both some new things from the Deep Dark and some other new things. So that's exciting.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of
Wait, so Caves and Cliffs, so the Deep Dark is after Part 2, or?
Challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep.
What did she say?
At sort of a lot that went
She was going to say
into
a
Caves
world.
and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
The best part of my job, I think it's just creating a game. I want to make people happy.
No, it was a little
In the
bit.
new update, I've been primarily focused.
So
on
is the
all
Deep Dark going to be Part 2, or is it going to be after? And hey, Deep Dark and update? No.
So that's the
They have the
case.
same color, on the portal.
When I
Big
started
brain.
this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much. And it's really been a team effort, Java and Bedrock together.
In this update, my role is to bring to life the cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for the caves is
Freaking glow squid, bro. I don't even care if you think.
Because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world.
I don't care what you say about it being rigged. I wanted the glow squid because it looked awesome, and we have glowing item frames. Where's the illusioner? He's still not in the game. We're gonna get you guys all this.
So proud whenever
Big brain.
we think about the caves.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to get back to the live part.
Me, teach me.
I'm gonna skip people, but who cares? Because they're so awesome.
We put in a lot of time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It's gonna inspire everyone.
It's a whole new game.
It's a whole new game. Literally, so many people are gonna try and kill the award.
The best team. And now we've been working on Caves and Cliffs Part 2, it's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles. Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna be like those people.
When you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, and all focus on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus,
Where's
That's amazing.
the guy from last year? He was cool. I just want to see where he is.
Bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing team, and it's really incredible.
No, I don't know if she was Russian, but the girl from the pre-show brought up an interesting point. How come villagers can sleep with their nether?
Players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community.
No, you guys are the better.
Now, you two
Your
have
community
been,
sucks.
and actually the whole team has been just
You guys are
kind
the
of
best part of
sharing
Minecraft.
images and feeds as you're finding things, and you
I'm
put
not crying.
together some really awesome worlds for us to look at.
E.T.
Bruh. Show the screenshot of someone in like 2018 and you'd be like, oh, this is a cool mod. Wait, you think it's a mod? Yeah, it's a mod. Like before it was announced, you show this screenshot to someone and they think this was a mod. How can you not? Bruh. Just bruh. Look how cool this looks. Look at that. And if you want to get a mountain that rare in like the previous versions, and look at that. That looks even better. And you have mushrooms on top. You would need to look like a billion seeds to find a mountain that high. Like this right here, it'd be like all one giant mountain. Unbelievable, bro. Caves and cliffs. Caves and cliffs.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains or natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on
What was the
the scope
2019 mob
because we
though?
realized that we need to change
Because it was
all
like
terrain to
the
make this all fit
goats.
together. But once we started seeing that work, and
Hold
it was
up.
so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great.
Mob
Seeing that
vote. Because we did a mob
and then also
vote.
spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah.
Places we loved, and we're like, we couldn't
The
stop.
Badlands, the mountains, and the swamps, bro.
All the
We
time.
found so many cool places, and I feel so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire.
Imagine that we didn't vote for the goat, and we got the. It was between the swamps and the mountains.
Adventure, building, telling stories.
Oh, I love the way that the water
amazing.
looks.
And I mean, so
The
you make
light.
all these changes. But
Like,
then
if you guys
obviously
did not
we have
vote for
so
the
many
goat,
players
bro,
who
we would not have
playing
them
for
giant
so long.
mountains. It'd be
We have
caves and
worlds that are like 10 years old.
creeps in
And I
another
just love the
timeline.
approach you took to keeping everything really safe.
Or
for
caves and
players who
creepy if
have
it was the
existing worlds.
Badlands.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds, and like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything
When
works
she
well.
or
And the first
Jens
thing is
retires,
blending. So as you
it's
can
gonna
see
be
on the
so.
picture here, to the left we don't have
Bro, it looks so
blending.
much
So
better.
then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's beautiful. That makes a huge difference. And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah. So what happens if you open your old world with the new version of Minecraft? And I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and family. And let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas. And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
Look what I
Look,
found.
Henrik, there's so many spoilers there. Under your world, so many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
Okay, good. That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight up. Well, not straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's
There's
amazing.
spoilers in there.
Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get Part 2 at the same time?
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time, and also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's what does that mean? So seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful. I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful,
Finally.
you can share it with others. Anyone who
Except the one on Bedrock has slightly more light, and the one on the left has redstone.
You'll see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Because look, the one on Bedrock has more flowers
and
and
it's the thing in
melons.
the community, you find
And I love me some
location and
melons.
you share it, like, look at this world I found. And before,
So it's not exactly the same, because look, the Bedrock one has more ice and it has bits of diorite and stuff in the mountain.
That's really nice.
In the
It's
hills.
really amazing. I mean, when you
And
find
granite
these
and
amazing
andesite.
epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them. So seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about
So we're not
that.
100% there yet, but close. It's
Getting
very
close.
similar. Some details will be different. But
Seed almost parity.
seed almost.
Seed almost
That's
parity.
what I'm calling it. So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it? So it's actually almost done. So we're gonna release it in a month or two. That is amazing.
December.
Thank you so much, Agnes.
Ah,
and
my
Henrik.
back is my
Thank
shoulder
you.
just.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months. And speaking of screens, soon there will be another place to play Minecraft. On November 2nd, Minecraft comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Minecraft. It's a game all about togetherness and teamwork. Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. Zombies and the Drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid. Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve. Not them. Not them either. That's gotta hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You got the best example of togetherness yet? Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right. Absolutely not. That's the ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both? That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one place.
That's pretty cool, though.
Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting in November, you can play the original Blockbuster, its crossplay supporting Cousins, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC.
Because Xbox, just my mantra though.
Game Pass does have PC games. And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games with my two best friends. Ah, the sweet smell of togetherness.
Because Xbox has to do something. Ooh, is this when we get to vote?
Hello, Minecrafters.
Glaire's getting out.
I'm Boo Booey, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft
Copper Golem,
before,
bro.
here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs.
Copper Golem, it's gonna win.
A great addition to Minecraft. For a
The Ally
variety
doesn't
of
do
reasons.
items.
But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little baby. I'll never forget you.
He was never getting in.
Moving on. The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the Glow Squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the
Make them
stars
glow
on
more,
a
though.
clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year, and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from, and there will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the
Glare
2
was not an
remaining
imposter.
mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy.
You're
Well,
evil.
The clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult.
Come on.
Now that you know what to
Follow.
do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential
Copper Golem is gonna win.
than someone who is tiny in size but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens.
We're gonna go, bro.
Hey, Tiny Jens.
Hey, Tiny Jens.
So, can you help by telling
What?
Oh,
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
We'll just wait.
They need to make a 2D Minecraft that looks like this.
Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
They need to make a 2D Minecraft world.
Phew. Oh, Tiny Yens,
You made it.
can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But don't worry, don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great, thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Yens. Jens, you're here.
Hi, Wolf.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I
Thank
guess
you.
Tiny Yen sent you while he looks for Tiny.
I love how it's just like there's two different versions. Wait, they just updated it?
It's a tough job.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since you're here, can you please tell everyone all
Bro,
about
come
this year's mobs?
on.
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with three lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with.
Copper Golem.
And
We
they
need
are
new
the
golems.
Glare, the Lay, and the Copper Golem.
Those all sound really cool.
The outlay, I feel like
And to begin with, we have the Glare.
The most
which is,
useless.
It's a
fodder
creature that flies around and
gets killed by literal humans.
doesn't really like dark areas. Because
Just place a
he knows
torch.
that in dark
Just place a
areas
torch.
there
No
will
mob
be
spawn.
monsters
No
spawn,
glare.
monsters spawn. Yes. So naturally, it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it.
I mean, I guess if you're like, okay, the glare would actually be useful if like you had a house and mobs are spawning in like in your base and you don't know where they're
we
spawning.
are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the glare may even help you light up these areas.
Okay, you know what? I like the glare now. I just thought of something because every time I'm playing with my friends, there's always like a certain spot where the mobs spawn. We place torches everywhere, but
Yes,
somehow they
then
still
we
spawn.
have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that
Vex
loves
2.0.
music and who doesn't a nice sound. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
So it doesn't
And
duplicate
if
them.
you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
And that's decent because
Yes, and
they're
we
both.
imagine that,
Copper Golem is also good for automatic farms,
players
but
can
Ally is
maybe
good for
use it
collecting the
with the
farms.
LA
So
helping
it
you,
can just collect the items while you're gone.
sorting items
But then
or
villagers can do that with like the
clearing up
farm
areas.
farms.
I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote Allay.
I get it. Yes, but then we have the copper golem, and as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper, so it's an excellent use for copper, and it will also like interact with you, and since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and maybe like turn into a statue. But don't worry, you can deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also be oxidized.
Ooh,
And
like hit it with an actual
in addition,
pickaxe and make it break
it loves pressing buttons a little bit randomly, specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly presses.
Yes, so that can also be used in some interesting contraptions.
I just want the copper
That's
golem.
amazing. So Copper Golem, Allay, Glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be
Gak.
quite
It's
difficult.
both Gak or
But you're
Cag.
giving them a lot to think about. So I
The
think
Allay, like,
people will figure
if
out
we
what
get
to do.
any three of them, I won't be like
Well, thank you so much, Jens,
mad.
for coming on.
But if we get the glare, I'm gonna be
I
slightly
have now
disappointed.
a creator question for you.
But if we get the copper golem or the Allay, Mexico.
Preguntas para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año?
Yeah, good question.
Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those three questions, I think everyone wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places.
Let's go. We've already been recording for 20 minutes.
Spontaneously appears when you're
Come on.
walking around in the park.
Come on.
They often like to play other games, watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out like which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. So I lost my train.
I mean, there's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really exciting to hear. So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. Like, how finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs,
They might change it.
That's when you kind of find the last magic little details.
Yeah, you get to change and make the mob as good as you can.
About the last magic details. Well, thanks, Jens. You
What
give
do you
it
say?
to make it really great. I like hearing about the last. All right, now you know what your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them.
Copper gold.
Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia spoke with Fanny and Quinn from our awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
Fossils,
Each year,
archaeology.
we show you some of the cool new things made by our creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This year, we're going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself. I finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
My mom is making noises in the room.
So great to be here. Like, just so exciting to talk about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the art that they
It's
have
really
created.
making me
I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my god, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Cost Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They're really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators, those names, that makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator.
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, they're doing skins, texture.
I'm Boo Booey, and I'm back yet again to help guide you. Well, it's amazing.
I don't know, sorting items or clearing up.
¿Cómo deciden qué mob poner a como? Última pregunta. ¿Se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fan o es
kind of more developer type?
Well, something in the marketplace, and then everything in between, right? And our mission really is to empower all of them to make whatever their imagination is telling them to do.
It's really making me mad.
Really give you all the means, documentation, tools to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on that everybody can be a creator.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. What is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but not to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage command that will help you like do cool effects with other mobs. And I just worked with a designer, and we created this together. And I'm so excited to know that the team is actually now taking my code and is going to ship it for real. Very excited about that.
Yeah, that was just so cool that you're able to do something just in a game jam, and then it turns into something real that our creators can use. For me, my favorite is the structure animation. Last year, we shipped a map called Suburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can, manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy. And every single time you place one of those plots, it animates layer by layer by layer, adding just this immersiveness and polish to the map that just
Minecraft is the best game of all time.
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
Oh, I remember this from last year when they did the pyramid thing. Okay, now that's just being shown. Man, these guys do not know how to PvP. Camera shake. Whoa. What other game can you do this in? Come on. I'll wait. What game has the most active modding community? That's not Terraria, I'll tell you that.
Examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
Definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with.
I need to get them. Copper Golem Supremacy. Glare is not winning.
Crazy, amazing things like.
As much as I kind of wanted to win now.
Like, how do they even do that? Like, I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
Mm-hmm. That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm AY Stream, a Minecraft YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
We learn these features.
The answer is no. They aren't just for, advanced modders or people that have been in the community for a long time. We actually just launched a new website we call Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand
with the sheep mob, thing.
Just go super deep into, learning
like the Digimon, and it's just a sheep with like cannons on his back and like jets.
Is we use the Minecraft Entity Wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows like super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Hello everyone, my name is Yanis. I'm a software developer and Minecraft content creator. In 2017, I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench. The program is all about creating boxy, pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today, Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations, and player skins. Almost all 3D models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench, and it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl. This summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench.
I'm not crying.
The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks.
I'm not crying.
I'm going to demonstrate the process.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. It's my favorite game in the whole wide world.
I'm heading to
Except
File,
sport.
Plugins,
Sport's tight with it.
search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard, and press install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go. I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer. Now let's start customizing our models using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model. Of course, you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different, like this butterfly that I made. It is based on the vanilla badge.
This is so cool.
Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft. I can find our new grizzly bear pack in the behavior pack section and simply enable it. This will automatically enable the resource pack as well. Now let's check out the entity in-game. I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use it. And here's our grizzly bear.
That's so cool!
Have fun creating. It's free and works on all platforms.
What's it called?
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a creator. So, Fanny, tell us about your adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I
I'm doing
need
that
to
later.
add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them, and I was just so excited. Like Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess
I didn't
over
cry.
every single detail.
I didn't
Like every pixel was like, does that look like my dog? And then I also modified the geometry, especially
I'm gonna
the
cry
gems.
again. That was
So
awesome.
with
I'm gonna
like
do
the
it now.
stacked
Cause I
clips
watched
that
that
my
guy that
dogs
did like
have, I
he like
really
made a
appreciate
wither
that a
with
lot.
like
And I was
spider
very
legs, and he
happy,
like remade the
especially
ghost
when I
rig, and then like
started
the
working
nether
with
dragon, and then like a
animation
magma
and
golem.
technical
And I
and
just
art
want to do that
person,
now.
and I just made it so
I've been
that
thinking
you
about this
like remove
this
your
entire
tails when
time.
they're
I've just been
feeding.
thinking about, oh
I,
cool,
I
what if I
really
could do that?
love that. It could be
But I
amazing.
They
can't.
turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you were able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest. Kind of fantasy driven. Then I animated the arms and the legs, just the little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forest.
Her eyes are really staring right into my soul.
They are.
So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course
I'm
of
her.
Bench.
I resonate
And
with her.
so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart with a twist, which is what I'm calling an alolotl, an axolotl, and an alligator.
That's so cool.
It's kind of like a little dragon.
It does look like a little dragon. It's a pretty good mashup there. I think it's great.
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now based on your definition, because I made that and I showed it to all of you. Which, seeing something that you make in a game that you've played, for me for 11 years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to just do that. So we encourage you all to try it. Like if someone that like paint is the only skill that I have, like I know everyone can do it. So please go install Blockbench and try it out. Like we would be so incredibly like proud to just see everything that you have built. We would love to see it.
Yeah. It's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter, post them on wherever you do, and we'll probably run across some of those, and we love seeing them.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everyone else creates.
And
I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year, so we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that.
I'm voting for the wolf.
So
we need
we're
more
not
dogs.
Professional creators, obviously.
We need more dog variants. There used to be
mobs
old
are
ones where like he was
But
covered
Quinn,
in mud,
you
but
get to
they
work with
scrapped it for the
people
new white one.
this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of.
We also
Like,
almost got zombie piglins that had like
so many
red
people engage in
blood
the
instead of like the vines, which I think would have been so cool, but PG-13 rated for everyone turning up, so we can't have blood in our Minecraft game. How long have we been recording?
These
38
huge
minutes, bro.
studios. But we also have really small independent creators that make just texture packs, or like Shalakin schematics. That's just a family on the West Coast that
I'm gonna make my own when we're done.
The marketplace can support all of them, and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video with some of our favorites from this past year.
You cannot craft faces. This ain't no mod. It's a friggin' mod, bro.
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living making content for the
Making
marketplace.
content.
It is
Gonna make that precious content. That precious content. Why? Worldbots is in Minecraft. No, don't compare that to Worldbots. Don't. That's a whole rabbit hole. Ow. Yo, but I saw a spider robot though. Yo, crabs in Minecraft though. We need a tropical biome.
Just got to see some amazing reaction.
We just got to see an amazing. We just got to see an amazing reaction. I can't do freaking accents.
And it really does put a smile on our faces.
But this does put a smile on my face. Yo, freaking ducks, bro. We need crabs first so we can make like freaking sushi and everything. There's a Sans Undertale. It's not Sans, but like, okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It looks somewhat like Sans from a distance.
Community that's been built up around it. There's so many.
Minecraft is the best game of physically is the best game of all time. It sold the most copies, has the best community, and has the most active community. Yeah, that did happen. You better show like the dragon dinosaur stuff. You're gonna show Sonic the Hedgehog. Correspond to much. Correspond to. Is that
wow. We're kicking things off with the announcement of the. We're gonna tell you right now.
The update Aquatic, Village and Tillage.
They're gonna release a new update.
Seriously, like,
They're gonna announce it.
Bees. Let's look at some bees.
Bees. Yo, that was the best update.
We have a Nether update. Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo, and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
David Niesagen.
My friends of Minecraft. Wait a second. What the heck? Why does that have snow on it? I want that. I'm not live anymore. Bro, freaking block bench. Glow Squid was always destined to win. Yo, the white pumpkin. White pumpkin for freaking Minecraft. When? That should be a thing. That should be a thing. We should have like a rare variant of pumpkins that are white. And then if you like, there's a rare, like it spawns in like snow biome. Either like white pumpkins, like you can like dye pumpkin colors, or like a rare variation that's white that spawns like snowy biomes, and then you put glowstone in it. No, we cannot do any of this without you. Or like, and you put glowstone and it becomes like yellow. I still love how everyone hates the Phantom, but everyone voted for it. Ender Phantoms. We need Ender Phantoms. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Ender Phantoms and Block Bench.
I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you.
Your gratitude is beautiful.
Okay, now before I get way too even more sappy than I was, let's head over to Zoo and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Yes, Copper Golem supremacy. Decepticons, attack!
Time to vote. Before we do though, let's take a quick look at your choices.
Copper Golem. I'm sorry, ally, but we need more golems.
A mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark.
Copper Golem. I don't care which one we get as long as like the glare doesn't win by like a substantial margin. Dream's not rigging it. I'm pretty sure someone rigged it. Tommy in it. I don't remember who it was.
It will collect matching ones for you.
It was either the other one of the ally or the glare one. But we gotta have Copper Golem supremacy. I've been making fun of the glare, so if it wins, I'm gonna cry.
And finally,
I've already cried today too.
Copper Golem, a little golem that you yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the Copper Golem.
2-for-1 deal, guys.
So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing.
Copper Golem, bro.
Will you choose?
Copper Golem. We need more golems. They're teasing us. They don't release the mobs that we want, and they make us pick for them and fight for them.
You'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft.
I just want a little Copper Golem, buddy.
But choose your favorite and
each of them would be
vote
useful
for it now. Yes, that's right. The poll is now open.
Come on.
To cast your vote,
Come on.
logged into your Twitter account.
Come on.
Minecraft Twitter account and find the fresh.
I'm literally the first to vote.
All three choices.
No, I'm not. That's a
Don't
lie.
forget to click.
Wait, does it not show the lives?
Want to play Minecraft with? You can do it.
Oh
right
shoot.
now. After the first round.
Oh shoot, it doesn't show us what's live. Oh shoot.
Greetings. My name is Narrator, and I'm the star of the
It doesn't show us which
one.
They're hiding it.
I'm the actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
We're here to tell you about all the excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe tomorrow.
Don't you mean subscribe today?
No. How do you spell Minecraft? What even is Minecraft?
They're literally hiding.
What?
What?
You can ask us.
No! No! Okay, well at least the glare is not winning. No!
Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No. Literally no one thinks that.
Well, I did. Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks of every part of Minecraft.
Come on, guys! Unite! I don't even care because I wanted the alley originally, so it doesn't matter.
They asked me to appear on it, but I was too busy being young and cool and not young.
That's Leafy's friend.
With so much happening in the world of
Bro.
Minecraft, it can be easy.
Bro, who rigged this? Who rigged this?
Recently learned that blocks have been added to the game.
What? Yo, did they say blocks added into Minecraft?
The new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future
Who
of
rigged it?
Minecraft.
It was you.
Finally, this is
Bro,
our
we've
first
lost.
show that
How
tells
is
you
the Copper Golem losing?
the secrets.
I mean, I get. As long as we don't get the glare, I'm happy. But bro, okay, if glare reunites with the Copper Golem, we can survive this.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my.
Listen, if the glares reunite with the Copper Golem,
Now let's welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons.
yo, let's go.
Hi.
So you have a pretty
I
cool
gotta bring my people together. I gotta bring my people together, bro. We have to reunite under a common banner, bro. This is the only way. We're going to Instagram. I returned. I don't care about Minecraft Dungeons. It's an amazing game, don't get me wrong. It's probably one of the best things that Minecraft is creating. It's probably better than Minecraft Story Mode, in my opinion. But like,
that haven't come out yet.
but like,
Let's check it out.
it is done. Wait. No. It is done. We are bringing in the troops. We are bringing in the Armada. Who's winning?
That video is so exciting.
Glare got a couple more votes, but it's not winning. Allay's definitely. Allay won.
There's a lot going on.
I'm a little
in that
salty.
Video and a lot to talk about, but why don't we start with now that DLC is done? What are seasonal adventures?
Good question.
Yeah, now that we are over with the story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat together with our friends at Double 11 and we started working on seasonal adventures.
I still think that this is better than
A new
Minecraft
way
Story Mode.
for the player to progress through the game and increase in ranks, gather points, and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So how long did they last?
Right.
Bro,
seasonal
even my friend that
adventures
doesn't play
only
Minecraft actually.
will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So, for instance, say we release seasonal adventure.
He
number
doesn't play
2,
Minecraft that
we
much,
will
but look at
be
this.
able to go back to seasonal adventure.
He thinks it's
number
interesting,
1,
guys.
gather some
We have a
rewards,
chance.
Go back to number 2,
Copper Golem,
rewards.
Glare unites with
It's up
us.
to you what you
We
want
can
to do.
beat the
That's
Allay.
So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the
I will make a shrine of the
Speaking of
Glare
content,
if the
what
Copper
are
Golem
some of
gets
these
into the
new
game.
things that players can unlock.
Right, yeah, we added tons of new rewards that are completely new to the
Yo, but
Minecraft
blocks have been
universe.
added to Minecraft,
Some old, some new. We have
Blocks?
new pets
Wait, can I get Minecraft
We
Earth?
have things like the duck and the fox, and I am so in love with all of
Yo,
them.
zombified pig though.
Which are new VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever you
What am I
drink a
looking
potion
up?
or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit.
I don't even
get
remember
some
what I was looking
shinies there. Also,
I
we
forgot.
have income emotes, which are these little dances or little
Oh,
expressions.
Minecraft Earth. I was gonna check if I can get Minecraft Earth. Yo, Minecraft is the best
Exactly, and
game.
have some fun with your friends. Why not? Like, here, having a party.
I hate Nick. No, I don't hate Nyx. And you know, I said Nick. That just could have been really wrong. But Nyx is something from Naruto to his Reborn playthrough.
Well, now we have a question from a Minecraft creator.
Right.
But the way I ended it with
Hey,
Nick.
Strawberry17 here.
Could've
I
gone
have a
wrong.
question. Will there be free content included as a part of seasonal adventures?
So I'm sorry if that's not weird.
The answer is yes. We always
Never
try
playing
to
Minecraft
make
Dungeons
sure
unless
there's
someone buys it
something
for me.
for everyone, regardless. So
Or play it on
for
the channel.
seasonal adventures, there'll always be a free track.
Bro, I
and
can't
a
get
track
Minecraft
that
Earth.
you pay for. So there'll be different
This is a
rewards for
tragedy.
each, and you'll be able
This
to
is a
get whichever
tragedy.
you
My
want
phone
at
doesn't
any time.
support it.
So,
It didn't even show up on the
we
App
want to
Store
see
unless it's on
everyone.
Google Play.
That's great. So how do you earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing
All
the regular
throughout the
stuff you
game.
do, you'll get them. Like, say you beat a daily trial. At the end of the daily trial, you get adventure points. Also, we
So Battle
implemented
Pass.
new weekly challenges. So we'll ask you, like, this week, if you beat 100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure points.
A lot of zombies.
Yo, it's literally like
So
Pokemon
yeah,
United
it's
Fortress.
different. And also,
I don't know.
the
I haven't played
best
Fortnite,
way
but
to
I
get
don't actually hate it. I
adventure
just do it for the
points
jokes.
is the
That's a pretty fun game.
Okay,
You should
the
try it.
tower, which we have not spoken about yet.
No.
So what is the tower?
The tower is another free
Minecraft is
single-player
just-
feature that we've added.
I have
to
Minecraft
camp.
toys,
So
a
you'll
few
be
of
able to
them.
see this
They're
gigantic
in like
tower
my
in the
toy
camp
chest
I
somewhere,
was
my
out
old
tonight.
one.
And it is a space with
I have a few of my friend gave me a few, and I got some for Christmas for my birthday one year. We are back for part 2. They left. Everyone's gone. Literally, they're all gone. They went to the airport, so it is just me. So there's no background noise, and I'm gonna miss them. With that being said, let us see what happened. I know the LA won. The LA had like freaking 50-ish parts of the votes.
So much more. Oh, well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go.
That's the Copper Golem I know lost.
And the Copper Golem.
The LA
But
wins.
you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is
The Glare.
So that still leaves 2 amazing.
I know the
mobs to
cover.
choose
The last match it was
Which one do
54 to
you
46.
want? Will it be LA or the Copper Golem? How do
And
you
then people are
see
gonna
yourself
complain that the
playing
LA
and
is not
interacting
useful when
with
they
them
voted
in the
for it.
future? Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants.
Bro,
This is all
the
about
Phantom's one of my
you.
favorite mobs,
You
and I
wanna
hate that
play
people diss
Minecraft.
on it.
But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's a
I already voted
brand new
again
poll
right
just
before it.
posted to
No,
the
did I?
Minecraft Twitter account.
I
With
think
only
I
these
went on the
2
computer
mob
really
families
quickly
to choose
so I could
from.
pause it at the
Make
specific
sure
when I
you
voted,
log
and
on to
the
Twitter
vote
and
was
click the
horrible.
mob that you just
Pretty
voted
sure
for
the LA
to
wins
give
this
tonight's
clean
winner.
sweep.
Your vote really counts.
Look, his head
So
spins
don't
around.
miss out on your chance to
He has
change
a lightning rod on his
Minecraft.
head. He goes boop, boop, boop,
I
boop,
know
boop.
who I'm going to vote for, and I think I can see Jens voting right now. Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been different if I had Minecraft in my classes.
Yes, I actually started on Minecraft with my school. Fun fact.
Schools, homeschools,
And
and
Pokemon Go
after-school
Club, but I couldn't
programs.
use it because my phone
You can
sucked at the
explore
time.
awesome education content in
Now we're gonna
Minecraft.
skip this
Was
mainly because we're not here for the school bits.
People.
And I saw this part. Yeah, this is the part that I was on my phone and I stopped.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes.
Oh, it's over.
How's
20,000.
the show felt for you?
Super good. Like, I think it's a really fun show, and also because we've shown so many exciting things.
Bees!
I mean, I'm feeling quite nostalgic since this is number 10, and I have to say, I was the 7th employee, the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course, we managed that lead it together, but
I think this. I don't know if they're gonna reveal the end update. I think it's gonna be Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
about that, but it feels quite surreal because I also used to be a Minecraft player and love this game, and I'm very happy. And
I don't know if I want to do Soul Silver today. I feel like I should.
So cool having so
But
many
after
people on
doing
the team
this and then
play
me wanting to
and
do
love it
Unity
and
Bench,
hear
I
about it
probably
and, like,
won't
we all,
record
you know,
Soul
like,
Silver
I
today.
mean, we are part of the community.
Or maybe I
here.
will.
Yes,
I don't know if I will.
definitely are.
And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal to us what the next update is.
End update.
Okay, so the next update is called the Wild Update.
The why?
The Wild Update sounds very,
Now, if it's a revamp on the overworld and we get like tons of new biomes and stuff, I'm all for it.
intriguing.
Because that was the second thing I wanted. Was like new bosses, new like volcano biomes, black desert, tropical, like not new like a flowers on a mountain.
So the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Bosses and
Ooh,
biomes.
that sounds awesome. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the Wild Update because there's these different parts to it. And
If
we
it's
have the
revamped,
first one here, which is our Deep Dark expert, Brandon.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
So this is Caves and Cliffs, not Part 2. It's like Caves and Cliffs Part
We've
3.
moved
Ow, my neck.
the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the
Deep
Lord and the
Dark.
Skulk is that it's just expanded. It's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well. And yeah, we also want to make sure that let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
Awesome. I can't wait. Oh, wow.
I wanted this. I voted for it on Minecraft. What was it called? The Minecon request. Minecraft feedback. I made a thing where we could have tribes. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. New mob? Like passive or like what's the word for not passive or aggressive is like in between? It's neutral, I think. Neutral mob that you can trade with. Come on, please. No. There should be a couple wardens in here, I think. That could be cool. Be a sense of danger. New boss.
Wow, it's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like I have so many emotions when I look at
The Wild
Deep Dark
Update.
biome.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the Deep Dark biome to just be, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And
New
there's this ancient
biomes,
city,
new
what is it doing? We're not
bosses.
going to tell the players. We're just going
Bosses and biomes. That should be the name of the next update. That's the Wild Update. The
and there's
secret
even
nickname.
this like ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
Oh no.
It's really cool. I like it feels like a place you want to explore.
I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's
The
so
Wild
cool. And so
Update. No freaking
last
end
year
update. Come
you
on.
showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on a little Skulk family. A Skulk family. Yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads the Skulk underneath it. And the amount
That's cool. It's like
is
a virus.
based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow. So, the deep dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these skull blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there?
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less. Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the skull blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a silk touch.
Then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So when this block is activated, it's going to give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect. So it's like pulsating darkness.
Even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a skulk sensor, even sneaking it will activate.
Great, I get to play horror games in
Friendly
Minecraft.
family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're gonna show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those have so many things that players can do with them.
So many
Like,
potential,
what do you
too.
imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, you know, when you could
Show me
create a
more,
mob farm with
show me new
the tech
biomes.
community.
I've seen your biomes.
Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
And then, you know, when players out walking and then they activate the shriek and they're like,
that's amazing. Or you do that all around your world, and just whenever anyone's visiting,
I'm not going to visit your world.
Shriekers are just shrieking.
Wait, so why does that was going to be an XP farm?
To create some sort of XP farm with the through the tech community, skulk sensor, even sneaking it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger, but I mean, Brandon, those have so many things that players can do with them. Like, what do you imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, you know, when you could create a mob farm with through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Don't know how that's going to work.
Hi, shrieking. Anyone's visiting? A community question for you.
Hi, it's Linda from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Death.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal structure or something. Just something that represents.
If it was just released, how does someone just go, hey, what is the thing? Was that like
sure that first of all, the
confused? Did the trigger get revealed in like a snapshot?
You can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the skull shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the skull shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Is it they warden or is it a warden? Like, are there multiple wardens? Because I want there to be multiple. I think that'd be cool. There we go. Shoot. Oh, you're totally screwed. Oh, what? He comes from the ground? The darkness effect, that's really cool. He comes from, like, he breaks blocks? Buddy, book it. Book it. Oh. Oh, crap. Run. Do that. Yeah, here.
kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet.
Maybe we need the glass. I'm kidding.
There is a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means that wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, you smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
player?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
I love that we're having that sneaking gameplay, because we haven't really had it before. So, we are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
Really, really cool. I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon, and I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us.
No worries. That's my job.
Wild crafts. Yo, creature suits for Minecraft.
So Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventure side of the wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and the atmosphere of Minecraft.
So we want to celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft, and one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world, actually like we are now. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find unique identity for different biomes. For example, the birch forest. As you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, you want it to be light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and flowers, things like that.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually very Swedish forest.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And then you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want. I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild update.
That's true. And that's the swamp. Oh, our art team is just so amazing. Such a beautiful concept art. And as you can see here, the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here, and our swamp expert, Corey. Welcome, Corey.
Absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no, Corey.
Oh,
the puns are so quick.
I love him already.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Oh! Wait a second, that means that we're gonna get things with the frogs and the ostriches and the woo. That means we'll get the astrologer in 2022 because it takes 2 years. Let's freaking go, bro. Finally. Dream is going to have so much more in the manhunt. Jungle overhaul when? Monkeys?
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes, and especially now, in Kiss and Kiss Part 2, we have even wider rivers, so it's easier to travel water, so it's going to be extra useful.
Yeah, and in the aquifers as well.
Yes, but when you go rafting, in the case you can put your diamond in the chest in your boat. Oh,
it's really amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes,
the tree?
We're adding the mangrove tree. So you can see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here, the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a minute. Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree, and then when they fall into the water or like
ostriches and termites are coming. Remember, guys, 2019?
before they
In the beginning of the foxes, or was that 2018?
The like water underneath
I don't
the
remember.
water or on land, wherever they happen to land.
Because it was swamps, badlands. That was 2019, so it was 2018.
Ecosystems, fighting climate change.
All right, stop complaining. You guys will get a.
And I'm really, really
Wait, no, swamps was 2000.
And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah,
no, mangroves. That was swamps. That was
so cool.
20,
When you first showed me the
2019.
mangroves and you talked
So what do we get
about
ostriches
your
and
favorite
termites,
things,
bro?
I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool. So seeing them in Minecraft is so exciting. And of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And like always when we add a new tree, we're so happy, like we get so many questions from the community, like, will there be a new wood type?
Actually, it's like jungle, but a little bit more.
We're so happy that we were able to add a new wood type.
It's like if you combine the oak and jungle.
And look at it, I think it's really pretty.
So,
and you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types, like going like doors and trapdoors and so on. That's gorgeous. I love it. I'm like, I'm very
the vines, the wilds. Okay, I get it now.
We
The background.
decided to go with like really big roots, and I think that was so cool. And we actually prototyped quite a lot back and forth. And it was a bit tricky to decide how the roots should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block roots, because for example, when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this picture.
This is awesome, bro. But I want my ostriches rideable and my termites eatable,
I really agree. And like when I was
edible.
testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded.
What's that?
in
Is that like,
swamp. It's
what
just
is the
mangroves
block?
as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all
The
the
gray
mangroves
stuff.
propped up on their roots.
This is what I'm talking about, new
water, so you
biomes.
can take your boat underneath like Agnes like, and you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean during the sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It's super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that was not dirt.
Good idea. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability dynamics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable clay. Like I always need more bricks. So perfect.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
That's actually true. I have this one mason, the diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
You're taking a villager's job.
They might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are a really, really exciting like building block. And
that looks cool.
The brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it is really cool.
I actually love the way that looks.
Matches
I
a lot
actually
of
do like
block
that.
sets, and I'm really excited to build
I'm really excited too, bro.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome. So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
He's a reason. He just like comes up and records it.
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay. All around the world, there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings,
underground houses.
I really wanted people who are playing
made out of
Minecraft
dirt,
to feel
dirt
like
bricks.
they can build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them to that.
Amazing.
Yes, it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere.
New biomes. I mean, new bosses.
We definitely need something very cute.
Yes.
Frog.
Well, very cute and quite derpy.
Frog.
Because we're adding frogs.
Frogs! Yo! I'm surprised it's not green. The animation's kind of weird. Look, his feet kind of come off. Freaking frogs, bro. Their feet come off. That's. Look, watch. Do it. You won't.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them.
Axolotl 2.0.
The cooking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads. And actually,
This is worth over the end of it. This is the other update I want to overhaul the biomes.
But the funny thing
And
with
new
that
bosses.
is that when they jump on top of the big
Please.
cliffs, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did it just. Maybe it's a like frog slides. No. And you're adding another little tiny creature
Termite.
in this update.
Yes, the fireflies.
What?
You can see them roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp, making it feel just nice and cozy at night. But really, my favorite part of them is just making the world come to life, like feeling like there's life
What
going
do you mean
on.
come to life? They're like 2 pixels.
Oh yeah, also they're frog food. Yeah, forgot to mention that. They're frog food.
Or fireflies.
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
Yeah, and they're
That's true.
beautiful frog food. So you can both enjoy them in the atmosphere and the frogs get to eat. So that's, you know.
Like, there's a. How do we do
Now,
this? 2
We're
dots.
calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in Swedish,
It's eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
okay.
Like,
It's
oh,
really
look at that.
interesting
5 bucks
to
of the
see,
game.
like, a
What do
lot
we
of
do?
people talking about what you called it growing
Genius.
up. So we're really excited to have fireflies.
I like, they
explore
could have at least made like a tiny
in the game.
sprite or something.
I want to know more about baby frogs.
Yes. So
Crazy
the
frog.
old baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the
Tadpoles.
grown-ups, but with frogs, we're actually adding tadpoles.
Yo, this is awesome. Swamp overhaul.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the tadpoles.
We do.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in. So, for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog. Yeah, as you can see here. So, the frogs have kind of like 2 main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So, frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in
Except for the
Minecraft.
birds.
And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, like, or they adapt their color depending on temperature.
And also, so today, boys.
Minecraft, we wanted to, like, Minecraftify it.
Minecraftable. What?
Variants instead, depending on the temperature.
This is awesome. This is the best update.
There are 3 variants.
Yes, it's going to be 3
Okay,
variants.
so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The
Another.
third one is the tropical frog. So let's say you
Beach biome?
venturing out into the desert or the jungle, and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll turn into a lovely tropical frog.
I just want a beach biome. I just want a beach biome. I'm not crazy.
What I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Tropical trees, palm trees.
And I think there was a reason that they were.
Yes, there is a reason they are white. So, like, I was reading a lot about frogs. Always when we're talking, we read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky.
Palm trees.
And then I learned about the real life frog that's called gray foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn.
What's the Yako's World thing? But
I
love all 3 of them, and you didn't. So you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes. So each frog variant can have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
That is so cool. So Corey, which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's gotta Abby, the snowy frog. It looks so cozy.
Ooh, I'm a tropical frog. I'm very interested.
I like the green one, but the swamp one is cool.
Or all of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
I'm just gonna hop on out again.
Ostriches. 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 Right about ostriches.
This is quite an awesome update.
Then a Final Fantasy skin pack with a trouble.
The name for the Wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
What the frick? What's that? What's that?
Yes, and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying deep dark. And
People are going to try to make a trans Minecraft character.
It's
Minecraft Steve and
amazing.
Alexia.
Well, we're getting
Minecraft.
close to the end
Shoot,
of the show.
Steve,
and
Alex,
as always,
and
the time has flown by, and a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements.
We're gonna skip
and
it.
Then we will reveal the winning mob.
Freaking ally, bro. I'm using that thing, by the way. I'm going to make my own mobs. I don't know how to.
Now it's time to
Oh,
see what mob you chose to add to
If somehow it's the copper golem, I will take off my shirt.
Yes, I have them right here in my chest.
Wow, exciting.
If somehow the copper golem brought it back, like Dream did it,
You know.
Thank you so much. That looks really comfortable.
it's the ally.
Okay.
The ally when it was 54 to 46.
Winner.
Ally.
Okay. And the winner is the LA.
So exciting. So Agnes, when did everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the Wild update, and it's going to be released next year.
Next year, the Wild update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you from all of us at Mojang Studios. Thank you so much.
I might edit this video slightly, but other than that, there's going to be no Soul Silver today. Because I have like 9 other videos to upload. But there will be Soul Silver tomorrow. Well, there'll actually be like a Minecraft video either today or tomorrow, but what I'm saying is I'll record Soul Silver tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you voted for LA, I hope you're happy. But like, I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Love ya. Copper Golem Supremacy, bro. This is some alternate timeline. We could have gotten Copper Golems and buttons.